When you arrive by metro to the airport, you arrive to the first floor or the ground floor, depending on the country you are, how you call it. So this is the floor where you have the arrival hall, and you will need to go one floor up to the departure hall. And it's either you can take stairs or you can take elevator, and I'm gonna show you where is the elevator. So now we are on the 0th floor and we need to go to the first floor to the check-in counters. So it's in front of all the car rentals, the elevator, well, one of the elevators. Let's go up. Here we go. Here we arrive to the first floor with the check-in counters. I'm flying today with Ryanair. The ticket was really cheap, it was like something 23 euros, but I have my suitcase, which I paid 27 euros. So yeah, my suitcase costs more than the ticket itself, but I find this more convenient and less stressful, because every time I fly with Ryanair, I see how they check the bags, they check the suitcase, and honestly, I don't want to ruin my trip anymore for something like that. And in the end, it's cheaper to pay 27 euros or 75 euros if they are not gonna be satisfied with the size of your bag.
Yeah, thank you.
So, okay, I left my luggage successfully. Now we're gonna go to the security check. For obvious reasons, it's not allowed to record there, but from the check-in counters, you need to go to the left, and this is where you find the... First, you will need to scan your ticket, and then you will pass to the line for the security check. Super fast, passing the security check, I think like 2 minutes, super happy. So after the security check, you have a duty free, and the airport is actually quite small. Once you pass the security check, you just turn to the right, you pass through the whole duty free, through the stores, and you're at the gate. And that's it, as simple as that. Here you have the gates, and here we finish the area of duty free, and here we at the gates. I'm gonna go to the VIP lounge. Okay guys, I'm already in the lounge and I don't want to record much because, well, people here don't really like to have a camera to their faces. I actually have like a walk around video in this lounge. I will put a link somewhere in the description, so if you're interested to see the whole setup, you just can go and watch it. Here I'm gonna give you the highlights and the features that it have, and I will tell my opinion if this lounge worth the money or not. So as I said before, I don't pay for the lounges because I have a plan with the bank that gives me a lot of benefits, and one of those benefits is free and limited access to different lounges in different airports in different countries. The bank that I use is Revolut, and the name of the plan is Ultra. It's important because not all the plans have this feature. If you're interested, I'm also gonna include the link in the description below, so you can go check it out and see if it worth the money. I think it do, especially if you travel often. Definitely spending a few hours in the lounge is better than just hanging in the waiting area. Okay, so about the features. This airport is relatively new, so the lounge is also kind of new. When it comes, let's start with the food. It's a buffet setup. It has like main courses and meals, and also it has like to pick things cheese or meat, and also it has a salad bar. Also, it includes drinks, alcohol drinks, from beer to wine and to hard liquor. So there's a lot of options there. Also, it has the coffee station with these different options of the coffee and different sweet stuff like normal cakes and candies, yogurts and fruits. So I think that's about it. I don't like the food here, so normally I choose the fruits or the yogurts, sometimes sandwiches, but this is my third time in this lounge and the food is not good. What else it has? It has a kids area. It's a special setup where you can leave your kid, or actually there's also a space where you can stay and relax while you watch your kid. Also, it has a stand with the newspapers and magazines. I mean, of course, it's a business lounge, so apparently this is what people are supposed to read here. But honestly, I do see people reading the newspapers here. And another thing is that I really like this lounge, for example, has a shower, which is really cool because if you have a long flight or you have a transition, like a transfer, it's really cool that you can go and clean yourself and refresh, and it helps a lot, you know. Also, like there is nice spaces where you can lay down and relax. Not all lounges have that, so this one is particularly cool with that thing. And the last thing that I think is important to mention is that the lounge has a special area for work. So it includes comfortable chair, comfortable desk. It's kind of like in a remote area of the lounge where it's more or less quiet, so you can focus and work there for a few hours or as long as you stay. The price, all this you get for 44 euros and 60 cents, and that includes a kid. So if you have a kid that is no older than 16 years old, so that price is gonna be for one adult and one kid under 16 years old. If you ask my personal opinion about if it's worth the money, I don't know. Well, that amount of money you pay to enter, and you can stay 3 hours. So if you need to stay more than 3 hours, you will have to pay twice that. If you come for 3 hours, I think it might be worth the money. Yeah, you can have a bit of food, you can have snacks, you can have drinks, you can sit comfortably, and all that kind of things. But if you come and you need to spend just 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, and you don't have like extra, basically 50 euros to spend, so probably it's not worth it. I'm really grateful for this opportunity that I can spend time here. It's a new thing to me, and I'm really grateful that I can have this time to come and to relax and be in a bit more comfortable and peaceful area. And I want to give you a bit more information about the overall about the airport. So the airport, as I mentioned before, is quite small, and it has only one terminal, so you're not gonna get lost between different terminals. It's very new, it's very organized, and it's very clean, which is really nice. It's super easy to get here. I don't know if you skipped that part or not, but I'm gonna mention one more time that Metro Valencia goes directly to the airport. It costs €5.80 one way to come here, and it takes, if you go from city center, it takes around 20-25 minutes to arrive. Normally, it doesn't have lines to check in or to the security check. But I've never been here in the summer, so I imagine in the summer it would be much busier than now. It's April, so the airport is kind of quiet and empty. Just right before the flights, it gets a bit like busier. But in the overall, it took me like 5 minutes to pass the security check. I like that they have the screens throughout the airport, so you for sure have the opportunity to check the information about your flight. And yeah, and I think that's about it. If I miss something and you're curious about that, you can just leave me a question in the comments, and I will write you in the comments the answer. And I have just a few more minutes before I need to go to board, so I'm gonna see you at the gate. It's boarding time.